top of the world, and now I'm living. And the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah.
Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday Pony Webcam. And I just wanted to share with you something that, oh, there we both are. Look at that, my shadow self. Let's not go there, shall we? Anyway, today I want to talk to you a little bit about being a little bit more present in the moment. The big question of the day is, where in your life are you rushing? So I recognized this today as I was coming down to the beach. Now, anybody who knows anything about riding horses, you'll know that when you're riding away from the barn, the horse goes very slowly because they don't want to leave the herd and they don't want to leave the grass and they just kind of just don't want to do anything. So big girl's no exception, right? Treasure my pleasure just likes to kind of go slow. However, when we turn around as we are right now, we're going in the direction of the barn, she's like, yeehaw, giddy up, let's go. So it got me to thinking as I was coming down to the barn, or coming down to the beach, one of the things I've notoriously done is, you know, kind of encourage her, come on, let's go a little faster. And it occurred to me today, why? Like, why can't we just go at her pace? Why do I have to always go at my pace? Why can't I just surrender to her pace? And so I realized just how hard that was for me to do. You know, usually I'm just encouraging her, and you know, when you're on a horse, you kind of like to feel like you got a little bit of control. Well, control. She's a 1,200-pound beast. She can do what she wants when she wants. So maybe I just need to kind of surrender and release my need for control. And I got thinking, well, maybe that's kind of what we all need to do in our lives, is to find a way to, you know, notice where you're rushing things. And maybe just being more present and sort of accepting the flow might be a challenge for some. It sure is for me, I found out this morning. But clearly it's a better way to go. You know, the universe has a plan, has a divine plan for us. And if we keep rushing our way through life, we're going to miss the signposts. We're going to miss the opportunities. We're going to miss, I don't know, simple little things like listening to crickets on my way down. And one thing I thought was pretty cool is I heard there's seagrass that kind of grows up here in the fall. And I actually could hear it rustling. So bizarre, because my mind is usually very, very busy, right? But I just decided today, no, we're not going to rush. We're going to go at her pace, and let's just see what comes to me. Let's just see what arrives. And this inspired moment came to me to say, hey, check in with yourself. Where are you rushing? So if you're rushing, there is a possibility that Spirit is going, what the hell is wrong with this person? We just tried to send her something really good, and she rushed right past it. And, you know, eventually they kind of go, all right, she's not getting it. So, you know, you get yourself into trouble and life doesn't roll out so easily. And, you know, never a truer time to talk about this is now, right? Because we just went into October. Now, October is a 6 universal month. We talked about that earlier. But regardless of what the month is, it doesn't matter. The fact is we are all personally shifting into a new energy, okay? This is what I call the shadow season. This is when you're starting to pick up on whatever next year is all about. So you're starting to kind of, pardon the pun, chomp at the bit a little bit to try and figure out what the heck it is that's coming up for the new year. So, you know, by silencing your mind a little bit, I call this a bit of a walking meditation when I'm not talking to you guys. This is my walking meditation, to just be quiet and to allow things to come to me and to slow things down a little bit. But I recognize today that I really haven't been doing a very good job with that. So my challenge to myself this week and my challenge to you is to surrender to the flow. There is a divine reason why things roll out the way in which they do, okay? So for example, you know, I'm in a six personal year this year. So I know that a lot of what's going on in my life revolves around my home and my family. You guys might be in a 7 personal year, which revolves around being a little bit more introspective and reflective. So, but if that being said, I'm going into my 7 personal year. So I'm feeling the energy of slowing down and reflecting a little bit more. Those of you who've been a 7 personal year are going to start feeling like you want to get out of your head and get back into the manifestation energy of the 8, and so on and so forth. You can, I'll post a link down below for some videos that'll help you with this. But now is the time to get in the flow. Now is not the time to go rushing past the signposts that are there for you. Take some time out to enjoy life, enjoy the scenery. Holy God, I mean, look where I live. But sometimes I don't slow down long enough to really appreciate it. So, the song, the Simon and Garfunkel song came to me this morning, and I was singing it to Treasure, even though I don't know the words. Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last. Feeling groovy. That's all I got. Anyway, maybe, just maybe, you'll take heed of that song and slow it down a pace today. So anyway, that's all I have today from me and Treasure. It is a glorious Wednesday in Nova Scotia. So grateful to be here. So grateful that you guys take a moment to listen to what I have to say. Hoping that you will slow down a little bit, get in the flow, stop creating your own flow, and just resign, surrender, and trust to everything that the universe has in store for you. I promise you, life will roll out a heck of a lot easier. Stay tuned for next week. Can't wait to talk to you then. Hoping that you're going to have an amazing day, that you are creating your best day ever. Bye from me and Treasure. Love you guys.